You're waving your placards, your megaphone's loud, but your brain's on vacation, lost in the cloud. Toppling old statues, you trip on your flare. Left as clowns, you're a circus, spewing hot air. It's the same old tantrum, you're hooked on the rage. Your manifestos belong in a hamster's cage. In your head, you're just blabbing. Won't decrease, silly sprees, you're just yapping. What's in your head, hot air, hot air, hot air, hot air. Your utopia's a meme, it's a Pinterest board fail. Your policies sink like a ship with no sail. You're tweeting your dogma and hashtags you trust, but your grand revolution's just a pile of dust. It's the same old sermon you're preaching to none. Your ideas so stale, they're outdone by a pun. In your head, you're just blabbing. Won't decrease, silly sprees, you're just yapping. What's in your head, hot air, hot air, hot air, hot air. You're canceling heroes, you're rewriting the rules, but your logic's so shaky, it's a comedy of fools. Oh, the culture's in stitches from your sanctimonious schemes. You're the jesters of chaos, chasing woke fever dreams. In your head, you're just blabbing. Won't decrease, silly sprees, you're just yapping. What's in your head, hot air, hot air, hot air, hot air. Oh, pack up, your soapbox is wobbling, your heart is used up. In your head, hot air, hot air, hot air, hot air.
G'day rock stars, how's it going guys? On today's episode we are going to be diving into Charlie Kirk and his death. I'm very deeply saddened about the way he died, and the responses from the other side is just absolutely appalling. Anyway, I've got this footage here. I think it's very important to hear his last words down. But don't worry rock stars, I did edit the footage so there's no blood.
Is it? Yes, is that fair to say? All right, great. So, do you know how many transgender Americans have been mass shooters over the last 10 years?
Too many.
It's 5. Okay, now 5 is a lot, right? I'm gonna give you some credit. Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
Can you imagine when this race is won? Turn our golden faces into the sun. Raising our leaders, we're getting in tune. The music's played by the madman. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever, forever, forever young. I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever young. Some are like water, some are like the heat. Some are a melody and some are the beat. Sooner or later they all will be gone. Why don't they stay young?
Okay, rock stars. And I was in shock to get that footage so soon after. But the rest of the footage they took 12 hours on. Ridiculous, guys. People were making assumptions. Oh, it was a cheering fan that just popped one off. Or, oh, it's a drone. Or, it's faked. There's a blood pack that somehow traveled to his neck. I mean, it's getting ridiculous, guys. But, we have every right to question. Check this out. This has made me question.
All right, I think I found the shooter. This guy right here with the white hat, he starts it by creating a couple signals. He touches the bill of his hat and then he touches his ear. The guy that shot Charlie is over on this side, so he's seeing that guy and he's also seeing this guy. This guy has to get out of the way from the guy in the white, and he steps forward to get in front of this guy so that the guy that's over here that shoots him can see him, and he rubs his right arm. And then you can see this guy in the background. Watch this.
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in
There goes the signals.
over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
All right, this is where I really want you to pay attention. Do you see how this guy right here, he moved in front of that guy. He's actually leaning forward right here, and he's touching his arm so that this guy right here in the white shirt, you can see he's holding the gun right there. Watch this. This is terrifying, guys. If I go frame by frame, watch this. So if I back up a little bit, the moment the guy in black moves his arm out, watch what happens. When the arm comes out right here, watch what happens to this guy. See how he's got his arm up? Now that guy raises his arms and you can see the gun right here. It's gonna recoil. And then as soon as he gets done recoiling, Charlie moves. Here it comes. You're gonna see that guy in the white shirt, he's gonna lift his right elbow. Ready? Right here. He lifts his elbow, he's holding a gun, and watch what happens. He shoots it, his hand goes right back into place, and then Charlie gets hit. Watch this. Raise his elbow, boom, look at that. Watch the gun shoot right now, and watch Charlie get hit right now. Oh my God. Look at it, it's clear as day. The guy in the black shirt shows that guy in the white shirt in the background, his arm. The guy puts his gun up, puts his elbow up, pop, bang. Look at that. Pop, bang. Oh my God.
And guess what? The killer was there and there was a video taken.
The killer was there and
They are taking out the whole platform where he was sitting. And they are constructing a new one, as you can see.
There are so many questions unanswered, and right in the nick of time, the text messages come out, and in a lot of detail. It doesn't look like it was written by him.
Robinson, I am still okay, my love, but am stuck in Orem for a little while longer yet. Shouldn't be long until I can come home, but I gotta grab my rifle still. To be honest, I had hoped to keep this secret till I died of old age. I am sorry to involve you. I can get close to it, but there is a squad car parked right by it. I think they already swept that spot, but I don't want to chance it. It's quiet, almost enough to get out, but there's one vehicle lingering. Robinson again. I'm wishing I had circled back and grabbed it as soon as I got to my vehicle. I'm worried what my old man would do if I didn't bring back Grandpa's rifle. Remember how I was engraving bullets? The effing messages are mostly a big meme. If I see Notice Bulge UWU on Fox News, I might have a stroke. Roommate, why? Robinson, why did I do it? Roommate, yeah. Robinson, I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated out. If I am able to grab my rifle unseen, I will have left no evidence. I worry about Prince. I had to leave it in a bush where I changed outfits. Didn't have the ability or time to bring it with. Only thing I left was the rifle wrapped in a towel. Robinson, I'm going to turn myself in willingly. One of my neighbors here is a deputy for the sheriff. Again, you are all I worry about.
Things are just not adding up, rock stars. There's too many inconsistencies, guys. So, they're pushing for the death penalty. That's a good way of keeping him quiet. Question everything. Rock stars, despite what you think of Charlie Kirk, he was a young man that lost his life too soon, leaving behind a young family. And what do the left do? They cheer, they celebrate, before his body even went cold.
We got Charlie in the neck. We got Charlie in the neck. Who's up next? We got Charlie in the neck.
How do you look at the death of Charlie Kirk?
I think he deserved it. I really believe he deserved it.
I don't know about his positions. I feel like he was so controversial and he probably shouldn't have a platform in the first place. So, yeah, probably a little deserved.
I'm glad he's not with us anymore.
What did you say?
I'm glad he's not with us anymore.
Okay.
And I think that's a good thing.
You actually mean this, what you're saying right now?
Yeah, I actually mean it.
Yeah.
There is a sickness within the left. His daughter, you've probably heard this, when the bang went off, ran to him. And you have these people who have differing opinions saying he deserved it. Here's the difference. Here's Trump finding out a woman who hated him. Keep in mind, this woman despised Trump. This is him finding out she had died. This is the difference.
Yeah.
She just died? Wow. I didn't know that. I just, you're telling me now for the first time. She led an amazing life. What else can you say? She was an amazing woman. Whether you agreed or not, she was an amazing woman who led an amazing life. I'm actually sad to hear that. I am sad to hear that. Thank you very much.
And she didn't like him.
Okay, so the left, all about peace and gun control. Not at the moment, guys. How ridiculous is that? So a lot of people find their behavior disgusting and they're suffering the consequences for it. Sucks to be you guys.
I'm Gerard. I'm Caleb. And I'm Rennick. And as the people of the youth, we've decided to come up and give our perspective on the subject, considering it is our teacher and one of the people that will guide our futures. No matter what anyone says to me, I will never stand for violence, especially of a man who was publicly murdered in front of his wife, one of his children, thousands of students, and other bystanders. Charlie was not a racist, he did not hurt anyone sexually, and he did not kill anyone. Therefore, this was an unjustified cause of death that should never be celebrated. So if you ask me, Charlie's children do not deserve to grow up without their father. Charlie's wife did not deserve to lose her husband. Charlie did not deserve to lose his life because of a different opinion. But this teacher deserves to lose his job.
As civilians and people of our great country, We hold ourselves to a higher standard than to support, or worse yet, rejoice in violence. Someone who advocated for an arrested murderer and assassinator of one of the greatest debaters and free speakers of our time should have no place in the classroom, more so around young children.
As a student of Barrington High, I do not feel comfortable or safe with one of our teachers supporting violence. We believe this world needs God because something as cruel as this should never be celebrated. God bless Charlie Kirk and rest in peace, Mr. Kirk.
Okay, rock stars. Look, I don't feel sorry for them because at least they've got their whole lives ahead of them, and Charlie Kirk, age 31, does not. Okay? So, this is how we responded to his death.
It will activate no one.
Rock stars, and this is how the left acts. Anyway, there are other reasons why there is a target on Charlie Kirk's back before he died. So I'm going to play this clip. Judge for yourselves, okay?
And Jewish donors, they have a lot of explaining to do, a lot of decoupling to do, because Jewish donors have been the #1 funding mechanism of radical, open border, neoliberal, quasi-Marxist policies, cultural institutions, and nonprofits. This is a beast created by secular Jews. And now it's coming for Jews, and they're like, what on earth happened? And it's not just the colleges. It's the nonprofits, it's the movies, it's Hollywood, it's all of it. It's like, time for you guys to wake up and say no more. Draw a line in the sand. I don't care if you hate me.
Okay, rock stars. So that is a wrap, guys. Make of that clip as you will. I don't want to get into trouble. Anyway, we just can't go around attacking people because of political differences. I mean, we're bigger than that, guys. So I'm going to leave you guys with a clip of Charlie's, and I think it will explain it a bit better than what I can. Alright? So take care, guys. Don't be divided. Stay united.
Take the first punch. Let's go. Put up or shut up, Charlie Kirk.
You know
Put
what?
up or shut
So,
up.
first of all, it says very clearly in the Bible that we shouldn't harm those that are worthy of protection, and you obviously are.
You're just worried I'll kick your ass.
Well on Medicare age. But let's play this out. Despite the obvious fact, and you and I both know who would win this duel. However, hold on a second. This is a great embodiment of the American left. You can't debate, so you want to go to blows. You can't. The only thing that is preventing us from this country from going to civil war is debate and dialogue, and you don't even want to have debate. You want to go and you want to wrestle like a 7-year-old. Who here is actually dividing the country?
No.
So
a gentleman's fist fight. You know what that is, right?
Again, I would like to think that we are elevated above trying to go have a fight in the streets or a fight in front of 2,000 people. In fact, a mark of civilization is that we don't have to go to blows or bullets, that we can have discourse and debate, but yet you're inviting that.
And you know that out here in the West, that's a bunch of bullshit.
Oh, really? You don't debate out in the
Real
West?
men stand up for what they believe.
You guys don't dialogue in the West?
Come on, man. Look, I know.
How about this? Why don't you, since you're a 70-year-old aged elder and you want to have a fist fight with a 31-year-old?
Is that how old you are?
Why don't you tell me what a woman is?
See,
I am not here to debate you. I'm here to prove you wrong. Prove you wrong. Prove him wrong. So either put up or shut up. I'll walk away. You tell me right now.
I will say this. I will say this. I'm not going to fight you because I don't have to. Because you know why?
You don't have to.
You are acting as if someone who is very desperate, who is clout chasing. We are going to remain peaceful while the left promotes violence. We are going to be the peace because, as Christ our Lord said, blessed are the peacemakers, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Thank you, sir, and get out of here.